Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. Love of the journey, love of each other, and bringing into our soul group that are most definitely all of our higher selves, basically piecing together pieces of this amazing jigsaw that are bringing us back to our one true loves. And so I've been guided to do Divine Love Healing. I am doing a February special offer, so if you book today, it's only £20. And you receive a Reiki Holy Fire healing, but I connect to your souls and get the messages that your souls want you to know to put you on your highest path. I also do a crystal grid, and when you receive a piece of rose quartz crystal. When you meditate that and send love and light out to your twin and out to raise love and light on the planet, the power of doing it together is huge. So we have crystals going all over the world, so you're a part of a community which are bringing in love and light and helping each other come into their unions. And so this message is following on from the one this morning. So because the lady had said, one of the ladies that I'd given healing for, she said her daughter had come in watching a film and it was called The Fox and the Child. So of course I was like, I'm curious to know what The Fox and the Child is about. So I'm going to read it because, again, you know, the first thing is I look it up, and what strikes me straight away is that it is narrated by Kate Winslet. Now, Kate Winslet plays Rose in the film Titanic, and Titanic has been a big theme because obviously it is a twin flame film. And so I also noticed when I searched for it on YouTube that basically also not only that, but the person who I pulled up is also called Rose. And so I was like, oh my goodness. Then I come here and it has the references to Titanic. Also, we've had the Jude reference, and Jude Law is in The Holiday. I scroll down more and the other films that relate to it is Once Upon a Forest. Now, if you've been following my messages, then the forest lovers are at the heart of the crystal grid, and we are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. So anything with a forest, I immediately know is a message. Apart from that, we also have the March of the Penguins. The penguins are animals that also mate for life. They have been another message from months and months ago. The penguins were featured. So I'm then obviously drawn to know, okay, what is this? What's the film about? So then I Wikipedia it. So the first thing I notice is that the other thing, when I'm looking and I've started watching the film, and in the film I've said before that I do a lamp business and my twin does the shades for us. I design and make lamps and he does the shades. In the credits, there is actually somebody called, their surname is Lamps. So I was like, oh, stop it. This is silly. Also, as well as this, I noticed that the musical score, and I've been saying that we're playing to a divine concerto, is the only person that doesn't have, first of all, Alice Lewis, and this reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. So I was drawn to that first. And then I was like, oh, this is the only one that doesn't have a link underneath. And so the Star of David has been a big theme because the Star of David is the divine union of male and female energies. So again, I mean, there's just, you know, more messages all the way through. So I'm going to read you what the plot is about because, again, it's about basically having to find a space of love and hold a space of love because the fox is a wild animal, right? And they need to come to you at the right time for them, basically. So it's a case of holding the space of love and then giving the freedom for them to come and go. So a young girl of about 10 years old lives on a farmhouse in the Jura Mountains in eastern France. One day in autumn, when she rides her bicycle to school through the forest, she observes a hunting fox. Of course, the fox escapes, but the girl yearns to meet the animal again. She spends most of her free time in the forests trying to find the fox during the following months. But she doesn't meet the fox again until winter comes. During the winter, she follows the fox's tracks far across the fields. Suddenly, she compares her hand to the size of the tracks near to those she is following and discovers they are relatively fresh wolf tracks. She is alarmed as a wolf pack begins howling near her. She runs away panicked, falls and hurts her ankle. The ankle heals very slowly, so that she has to stay at home during the winter reading a book about foxes and other animals of the forest. When spring arrives, the girl is looking for foxholes and waits for the fox. The fox has young babies and moves holes because of her observations. Therefore, the girl decides to observe the fox from a greater distance. She finds the fox again and tries to get the animal accustomed to her. She feeds it with meat. Later, she can even touch the fox and is led to the new den. Finally, the fox arrives at her house and she lets it inside, wanting to show it to her bedroom. But the fox becomes distressed at not being able to find a way out and escapes by smashing through her brittle plate glass window, causing the glass to shatter. The fox is badly hurt, but survives, and the girl learns that she cannot keep wild animals as pets at home, as they are unpredictable and may break more things such as fragile glass windows. Years later, she tells the whole story to her son, as seen at the end of the film. Some versions leave out this scene and put the gist of its text over the scene before it. So you know what? This is why it's so amazing, because basically she saw, so it just reflects the twin flame journey, right? Because you meet at the first time, you spend so much time having this amazing, you have this connection at the beginning. Then they go away. Then you have to heal yourself. And then once they come back, you realise that you have to give them freedom. It's not about, you know, trying to close them in or, you know, or put traps around them. Or because actually you're both free to live the life of your choice, right? So you're complete freedom. So it's not about trying to keep them shut. It's about bringing them in and letting the door open. And then it's their choice, right? They want to stay with you. So again, just more and more amazing, 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 amazing messages and signs. So if you want help to help you, put you on your heart space and to basically join in on this incredible journey where all of our higher selves are helping each other, then please do. All details are in the link. All right, take care and watch this film. I guess there's lots and lots of messages all the way through it. Okay, thanks. Bye.